So if you were to work on collabs besides, kicks and streetwear, which would you choose? It would have to be sneakers, or?
If I had the ability to do one collab, that like my dream collab, with all due respect, if I got to do this, I wouldn't do another collab ever again. Like I'm good. I'd walk away. I'd go find something else to do. If I could do a Polo collab, if I could do a Ralph Lauren collab, because Ralph Lauren's my favorite brand. That's the clothes I wear. If it's clothes, if it's regular clothes, I wear Ralph Lauren. I got a closet full of Polo. Like, dead serious, all of my other clothes are Polo. Yeah, I got a bunch of sports-inspired shit, and I got a bunch of T-shirts and all that stuff, but everything else, every time you see me in a shirt, it's Polo. Every time you see me in a regular pair of jeans, it's Polo. Like, everything. If I got to wear a blazer, I'm wearing a Polo blazer. If I got to wear a coat, I got Polo coats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Polo freak, unbeknownst to everybody else, because I'm not a lowlife. But if you looked in my closet, you'd be like, oh no, he's a lowlife. Forever. That's why I can have the conversations I have with Just Blaze, Dallas Penn, who are lowlifes, with my boy, what's his name? Damn it, anybody who's into low can have a full conversation with me and they'll be like, oh no, this dude Clark is really on his low shit. But like I always was. Like, this isn't like some new shit. Like, I always was on some Polo shit.
So, speaking of Polo, I was with Packer and Just Blaze. What'd you think about the Snow Beach Saucony?
I thought it was a slick idea. And I think Packer is pretty smart. And I think that it was dope that he got with somebody who's a low head, so that when it came out, it made good sense. And I thought it was good.
So are there any plans in the works for just like any big music projects that you want to talk about?
Nah, I'd rather just let the work happen. I don't really want to talk about music the way that I would talk about shoes, because I'd rather let it happen. The music business can be very funny. Like, if I talk a shoe project, I can make sure it happens. Like, with music projects, it's like it has to happen. So if it doesn't happen and you talked about it, then it comes off like you didn't know what the hell you was talking about. So I'd rather just do it. I got some things that I'm doing, and once they're happening and they're actually get release dates, then I'll go, oh, by the way, I did. Oh, by the way, we did. You know what I mean? We're working on. Also, if a camera gets in a studio and they see it actually happen, and then, yeah, it's baked in. But you can see it happen. You can see it being made, and those songs never happen. So it'll be like, y'all were in the studio. What were y'all doing, hanging out? I don't want to be hanging out. I want to make the records. So the stuff that I'm working on, of course, we're catching footage of it, but let it actually be on schedule to drop, and I'll be more comfortable.